I'm sure many are aware of what went down today in Butler, Pennsylvania with Donald Trump. As you see here, this will be the iconic photo, and I'm sure the t-shirts are being made right now as we speak with Donald Trump and this particular, again, iconic photo. Now, before showing the actual video from Butler, Pennsylvania, take a look here as I've covered many times with Donald Trump and the Illuminati card game from 1995. We know this is a very famous saying about Donald Trump, enough is enough, and the resemblance is spot on. Here's the actual card itself, and getting a little bit of a close-up of the text itself, states here, at any time, at any place, our snipers can drop you. Have a nice day. So with the resemblance of Donald Trump, the enough is enough card titled, and we know this is a saying by Donald Trump years later, as you see here, part of being a winner is knowing when enough. This is Donald Trump. Make no mistake about it. Here's the actual card game, the actual deck itself, the New World Order Illuminati card game. And so if people haven't researched the Illuminati card games, there's many events that have been predicted throughout history. And that's for another time, for another video. But let's get right to it with Donald Trump. Going back to 2016 at this one rally, and take a look here what happens in Ohio with Donald Trump. And this is setting the stage with Donald Trump being in danger. And this is later in the year, November 2016, in Reno, Nevada, with rumors of an individual in the audience that has something potentially harmful to Donald Trump. So Donald Trump is rushed away. Now let's get to Butler, Pennsylvania. And one thing to note right away, of course, the placards with the Joe Biden, you're fired. Of course, fired in red. Of course, this is Donald Trump's very famous saying from his reality show. Let's get right to the actual video itself, as everything happens rather quickly. Take a look here as you see Trump, and he touches his ear right away. He pushes pretty firmly on his ear. And then you see Secret Service comes as aid. But one thing I want to point out right off the bat, pay attention to all the cameramen. No one is basically telling them to stay away. They rush right away to obviously take photos of what's taking place. Again, the money shots. Take a look at this one here. No fear for his life. Rushes around. And what do you see here? What is going on here? When you hear what's happening around you, obviously you would take cover, and they're not. Why is that? And you're going to hear all the Secret Service fully mic'd, which is very strange. Like this is a movie almost. It's very interesting how this all goes down.
Who's there? Hold. When you're ready, on you. Ready? Move! Move! Go! Hawkeye's here. Hawkeye's here. Moving to the stair. Stair, get ready. You ready?
And you see this one policeman with the helmet, and he's not ducking for cover. He's completely upright, which doesn't make sense in this situation. Really important to note is when you hear all the Secret Service speaking fully audible, take a listen to what is said here by Donald Trump.
Are we good? Shooters down. Are we good to move? Let's go. Let's move. We're clear. Come on.
Let me get my shoes.
I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes, sir.
Hold that in your head, it's bloody.
So we gotta go move to the bus.
Let me get my shoes. Okay, watch out.
One thing interesting that happens here, as you hear all, again, the Secret Service completely audible, is you're going to hear Donald Trump say one particular thing to the female Secret Service officer, which I find interesting. Donald Trump whispers, or attempts to whisper, wait, wait, wait. So again, he can raise his fist. Again, the iconic shot. I'll play that back a little bit, because Donald Trump is pretty much trying to keep that on the down low. with the wait, wait, wait. Take a close listen. You're going to hear Donald Trump say those words.
Watch out.
And again, obviously, Donald Trump is saying wait, 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 so he can raise his right fist in the air. Again, the iconic shot. They're huddling in one place. In this situation, you want to get off stage and get to safety right away. This doesn't make sense whatsoever. And again, the photographers taking photos. No fear for their safety. You have people in the back just sitting around. People recording. It just doesn't pass the smell test with this whole situation. There's a little bit more that I'll play and we'll continue on. Now take a listen to this interview conducted by NBC News, a reporter wearing orange, speaking with this doctor named Joseph, basically laying out what was going to take place prior to the event.
Honestly shocked this didn't happen earlier. I was commenting to my friend who went to the event with me. I was like, the back behind the bleachers, it's really open. It seems like a really open venue. And it just, I got this sense that, someone really wanted to do something. And again, I was openly talking to her and I was like, if something was bad was going to be happening, this is the perfect venue to have. I just said this like an hour before it happened. I was like, this would be the perfect place to do it. And, surprisingly enough, it happened.
He says, surprisingly enough, it happened. Very interesting words that are spoken during this interview. And of course, we know Donald Trump's stance when it comes to supporting arms, but we also know the overall agenda. So now Donald Trump flip-flop based on what just occurred. We'll have to see how it all plays out on the world stage.
John, chapter 9, verse 25. Whereas once I was blind, now I can see. Now I can see. Now I can